What's up, guys? It's E32018 here, and welcome back to more E3. This time, it's our last press conference of the year. Oh. However, it's the one that's the most exciting for me, because it's motherfucking Nintendo! And this year, we had a big one. We already knew going in, Smash Brothers was gonna be there. And oh boy, when we get there. First things first, though. As soon as the Direct started, we saw a Mech Warrior game, and it was weird, like, what the fuck's going on? What the hell is this? What is this about? You know? And for what I wrote down, I think the name is called Daemon Ex Machina. And it looks interesting. It looks interesting. Not sure about it, though. They did go into the next game immediately, and I thought it was, like, Fire Emblem for a second. But no, it was Xenoblade 2's story DLC expansion, which is I don't know if they give a date, but it's called Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country, where you actually play in the past. It's the previous event, and it's going to deal where you playing as Adam. You're gonna have Jin, Lorna, and a new character called Hugo. They're going to be playable. Now, I don't know, this was leaked before. Apparently, there's not going to be, the blade or driver mechanic. Apparently, it's going to be the classic Xenoblade style mechanic. However, in the trailer, I did see Lorna using Jin as a blade. So, Mithra's in this story as well. Pyra doesn't exist at this point, as we know. I believe they said... Okay, here we go. So, there is a release date on the Xenoblade 2 DLC. If you have the expansion pass, you get the DLC story early. You'll get it September 14th this year. If you do not have the expansion pass, you will have to wait until the September 21st, and it will be sold separately. It's a standalone title, apparently, at least from what I can see, because it doesn't mention. Yeah, there it is, standalone. I see it now. So you can play this game without playing Xenoblade 2. Now, it would be kind of dumb to play Xenoblade 2 as prequel story expansion, which will have some spoilers to the main story before playing the main story. But I'm just saying, this, if you choose to, will be an expansion. Now, it's probably going to be $20. The expansion pass itself is $30, so there's that. They don't have a price on it sold separately, though. We then go to Reggie, who gives us a nice little talk. And it's nice to see him. He's just telling us, hey, get ready for a Smash, get ready for Pokemon, clever. And we get Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee news. It's not much, but he just confirmed that with the Pokeball Plus accessory, the new Pokemon controller, Mew, Pokemon number 151, will be inside the Pokeball when you buy him. So you can use him immediately once you have it. There will be a bundle with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee with the Pokeball controller. Now, they didn't say if this Pokeball of this bundle was going to include both Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but we do know that there's going to be a Let's Go Pikachu with the Pokeball and a Let's Go Eevee with the Pokeball that are separate. That's cool. They didn't give a price, however, but I can assume it's going to be like $120 or something. Or, not $120, Pokeball Plus, I believe, is $50, so $110, probably. It's not a full 2 games. That's the thing. Going further, they announced the new Mario Party, Super Mario Party, and it looks like it could return to form for Mario Party as well. I saw people fighting for stars. I didn't see a car. It looks like a normal Mario Party. There's no number, but it's obviously the next version of Mario Party. It's got a release date, October 5th. And yeah, it looks like a return to form. I'm really interested to see where this will go. Now, I'm not a super big Mario Party fan. I'm really not. It does look like there's going to be the mechanic where you recruit people on your team. Like, there's a picture with Koopa Troopa being an ally. But it looks like, from what it seems, is taking the mechanics from the last Mario Party on the 3DS, but including the ability to, instead of using a Toad as a captain, to let you pick your character. It looks fine, it looks right, it looks... there is an item shop, for example, but I really do hope that it really is a true return to form, because from what it looks like, it is, and I like what I see. I'll put pictures in the video for it. Then we go into the next game, coming out spring 2019. They finally give us the first look at Fire Emblem Switch, and we've got a name for it. Fire Emblem Three Houses, or Fire Emblem Three Houses. It doesn't have enough, but it looks fucking good, really good. Fortunately, Nintendo didn't put it on their website, so I can't get you any real pictures. But I'll try finding the trailer. There's that. I'm surprised they didn't put it on the website though. But we didn't get a ton of it. We did see some character designs in there. It looks pretty good. They did show Fortnite on the Switch, which is redundant. It's Fortnite on the Switch. Who gives a shit? It technically, as of the moment I'm recording it, it goes live in 1 minute. Literally 1 minute. Because they said it would be available at a certain time. But, other than that, it's Fortnite. It's free. That's awesome and shit, but yeah. Then they went into an indie reel really quick. They did announce 4 indie games quickly that were Overcooked 2, which was part of the leak. Killer Queen Black, which I believe was also part of the leak. And Hollow Knight, plus all of the DLC. And for Hollow Knight, it's coming out today. Octopath Traveler, they briefly went on to it, they didn't say too much, but it's getting a new demo, which will be able to carry the save data over on June 14th. And then they had a brief sizzle reel of other games that are coming. Now, the sizzle reel went super quickly. I didn't get to see every single thing. I couldn't type as fast as I wanted. But Starlinked, Arena of Valor, Minecraft with a date of June 21st, Donkey Kong's DLC, Pixark, Dragon Ball FighterZ, which was part of the leak, confirmed, Captain Toad, Crash Bandicoot, Ninjala, Ark Survival Evolved, Wasteland 2, Paladins, which was part of the leak, Splatoon 2's DLC, Fallout Shelter, Dark Souls Remastered, Monster Hunter Generation, Double Cross, I believe, SNK Heroines, which we've seen before. I'm sorry, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, which was Double Cross. The World Ends with You, Remix Edition, Final Remix Edition, and then they went into the big one, Big Daddy. Fucking bring out Sakurai. Smash Brothers! We have a name. We have a fucking name. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. They gave a roster video. And Snake's back. Ice Climbers are back. Peachy's back. Young Link's back. And then at the end of the video, they're like, everyone's back! Anyone who's ever been in a Smash Brothers game before is back. Anyone. DLC. Fucking N64 all the way to the end of Smash Brothers and Wii U. Every single character is back in some way. Now a lot of them do have differences. But every character there is back. We got confirmation that also we saw a new Battlefield / Final Destination, but the Final Destination is a placeholder. The starting roster of the game, however, will only be the N64 people. so don't expect everyone out the gate. You're going to have to work to unlock everyone. Rodin from Bayonetta is now an assist trophy. So a lot of people know that there are fighters that have the same moveset as other people. For example, Marth and Lucina. Lucina has a clone set of Marth. Pit and Dark Pit. Dark Pit is a clone of Pit, but with slight alterations. These new fighters are called... Not new fighters. These fighters are now called Echo Fighters. They're basically confirming, yes, they are clones. They're considered clones. But they announced a new Echo Fighter. Daisy! Princess Daisy will be Peach's Echo Fighter, which is fucking awesome. They showed the Inkling. They gave it a breakdown of how it works. They showed the Squid Sisters as an assist trophy, which the Squid Sisters will have the screen zooming in to make it easier for people to get KO'd if they're pulled outside, because you have less way to judge. You can now KO some assist trophies like Waluigi, and Takamaru, for example. There are still those that are unbeatable, like the Nintendog and Dross, but you can, if you knock them out, you actually get points for it. Bomberman is a new assist trophy, and for items, more Pokemon from the newest generation in Alola will be put into them, like Beware. Two new stages were confirmed: Moray Tower from Splatoon and Great Plateau Tower from Breath of the Wild. Every stage will have an Omega form. GameCube controller support with a brand new Smash Bros. Branded GameCube controller. Every amiibo will be supported. Every single one. If you already have Smash Bros. Data on your amiibo, it will transfer over to Smash Bros. For Switch. Every new fighter announced will get an amiibo. Any returning fighter will get an amiibo, like Snake, Young Link, Pichu. And then they end off with announcing a new fighter, Ridley from Metroid. Holy shit! They fucking did it! They also gave a release date, this is the surprising one. September 7th, 2018. Why is that surprising? Because Smash Online is launching in September, and they don't have a major game going for it, which is a bit weird. Usually, if they launch an online service, they don't have a game they put for it. This is where the direct ends, but we're not done. We go to the treehouse, and we see our good friend Bill Trennan and Mr. Sakura! And they announced the new Smash amiibos. They showed the prototype version of Inkling Girl and Ridley. They did show that sudden death has changed. Now with sudden death, not only will everyone have 300%, but the screen will start slowly zooming in with fire around the screen to pressure people to get closer to get into a fight. And that was the end of the Smash segment. Now, right now, the Smash segment is back on Treehouse as I'm recording. I'm seeing the 4 Inklings fight each other with 1 minute and 53 seconds to go. They did go to Pokemon Let's Go next. They did talk about it, and they brought Masuda out. And they did detail a few more things about Pokemon Let's Go. Number 1, when you're catching Pokemon in the wild, while there is no battles, catching Pokemon gives your team experience. Now, the person in the trainer in the game had the experience share on them. I don't know if you get that at the beginning of the game. This was probably just for E3 to make things easier. But you can see your entire team gets experience. They demoed. They did a live demo in the Viridian Forest and Pewter City. Pikachu's tail will wag now as a dowsing machine to find hidden items. Same with Eevee's tail in Let's Go Eevee. They did show the rival off, and then the last thing they showed a major point was Peter Jim and Brock. They showed Brock. However, I have one thing to say about this, and this kind of bothers me. This worries the fuck out of me. Before challenging the gym, the trainer talks to that guy who's usually in front of him, like, go get him, sport. I know this gym leader does this type of Pokemon or this type of Pokemon. The guy started with, if you've challenged a gym before, we challenge you with rock Pokemon. If this is your first gym, we'll challenge you with grass/water. And that's a little interesting. That means, can I go back and re-challenge gym leaders? But then it gets a little bit worrying. You need a grass/water type in order to face the gym leader. They mentioned that. I fucking hope, I'm gonna cross my fingers here, that was a mistake that I saw, that my mind is playing tricks on me. Because if that's true, and while it's typed, are you telling me I can't fight a gym leader with a specific team I have in mind if this type coverage is missing? That's gonna bother me. I hope that was not true. I'll have to reconfirm it, but that was in the the treehouse, and the treehouse is obviously live, so I can't pull from that right now. God damn though, that new Smash Brothers poster is so fucking sexy. Oh god, I love it. I want it so much. I want to hang it up. But yeah, I'm fucking excited. I can't wait for Smash. I do feel bad though, like, there's no mention of Yoshi again. Like, where the hell is this game? Where is Yoshi? No mention of Metroid so far. Prime 4. Oh, I forgot to mention, they also mentioned FIFA, Madden, and all that bullshit, but whatever. Who cares? The sizzle reel was so fast, I most likely missed more games. Like Tales of Vesperia, that's coming to the Switch as well, the deluxe edition, the definitive edition. The Splatoon 2 DLC with the Octo expansion, they gave a date for that. I didn't see it though. But yeah, it was a really good but short direct, and they did say during E3 at Treehouse they would show off more things, more unannounced things, for example. So there could be more showings during Treehouse. We don't know yet. At this point in time, it's just up in the air. So that being said, that was Nintendo, and I have to give them, in terms of my excitement factor and the games we saw, putting it all into perspective, Nintendo had the least bullshit. Nintendo went game after game after game after game, and their games were actually fucking hyped for. So I'm gonna give Nintendo a 9. It wasn't perfect. It fucking was not perfect. But we have a clear winner here. Nintendo just fucking hammered it in, man. And if that holds, the only thing I'll hold against them is, besides, the lack of games and the holes that were missing, the Smash segment was very long. However, considering this is the first time we saw the new version of Smash and what it entails, I'm fucking fine with that. I do hope though, because Mr. Sakurai did say kind of hint this out, that since every character is returning, don't expect a lot of newcomers. I really hope that's not the case, because I do want to see more newcomers. I understand the game has a big ass roster as it is, and yeah, I do want to see my boy Sora. As much as people hate it, I do want to see Goku. Would make sense. And yeah. Other than that, look, that's Nintendo in a nutshell. So, I feel Nintendo has won, and I'm just going to say that with this E3. It's been a good E3. I think it's been a very positive E3. There's been a ton of games to be excited about. I mean, for crying out loud, Smash Brothers and Kingdom Hearts. Those two games make this E3 a lot better than the years prior. Now, obviously there could always be more. Obviously, there should honestly be more. And I do hope that during the week, as both Nintendo's Treehouse goes on, as Sony's E3 streams go on, as Square Enix streams go on, we see more things come out. But, overall, I feel this was a good E3. Now, that being said, my most disappointing moment definitely would have to be Sony. My most pointless moment had to be Square Enix. I felt Sony was lacking because they didn't show a ton, and what they showed didn't really have information. Where Nintendo, they were short, but they would still give you information. The only time they didn't give you information was during the sizzle reel, but they still gave you the key information you needed. If the game had a date, it was on the bottom of the screen. Where Sony, they showed you extended gameplay, but nothing else. Square Enix was completely pointless. There was nothing really of value besides those two games. And yes, I know I missed a game in the video because it was so forgettable. And obviously the worst fucking contender of this year was EA, because EA doesn't fucking learn. Excuse me. But that being said, they did have something good. But when it comes down to it, when I reflect on it, it felt like EA's press conference felt like it was targeted to investors and not gamers. As much as they were trying to put the guise of, this is for you gamers, we love you guys, we're sorry about Battlefront 2, we're sorry about all that. This still felt like it was for investors before anyone else. So, especially when Andrew fucking Wilson was on the screen. He seemed to get off on the idea of fucking subscriptions. Oh, that was just awful. But yeah, I fucking loved this year. I hope to see more during the week. I hope you enjoyed it. And please, by all means, if you loved E3 and you liked my coverage of it, and if you want to see my live reaction, by the way, to Smash Brothers, or Nintendo in general, I did stream the press conference, the direct anyway, on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SebTH. I'm also very close to affiliate on Twitch. Very close. Other than that, not much else to say. I will be continuing Shantae sometime soon. I know I did stop before we did the final mode. I do have episode 1 of Friends to the End recorded. I have to finish it up, obviously. I've been a little busy. What's coming next after that? Probably either Persona 5 or God of War. I think Atlas has finally calmed their tits. What else? I will be on stream at some point playing Crash Bandicoot's the first time trials, because I do have platinum trophies now in both Crash 2 and 3. As we saw with Crash 3, but Crash 2 I do have it as well. I did Crash 2's privately, Crash 3's extreme, didn't fucking Crash 1 is gonna break me. Other than that, I just can't wait. I just can't fucking wait for the rest of this year to go by. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe, please like the video, please follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and do remember, I do have a giveaway going on. The giveaway is at 500 subscribers. Find my April 2018 channel update. It's the only one. It's not that far back. Comment and follow the rules in the description. And I also have another giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So I will see you guys later, definitely with Shantae, or on Twitch. See you guys then. Have a good one.